start recording for YouTube, and we are good to go. Alright, so when we left off on the last stream on Sunday, we just got done with Morty's gym, and then we went around a few older areas to get some like encounters and stuff. Unfortunately, I don't think we got what we were looking for, but now that it is daytime, in fact, because I'm actually running a half hour early, I'll try and hurry up and get over here. So one thing we were gonna do is I talked about how we were gonna wait till today to go west of Critique, because the encounters that we can get over there, specifically Tauros and Miltank, only show up during the day. So I wanted to wait till today's stream so that we could actually have a chance of getting them. I'm hoping we'll get lucky enough. Probably not, because both of them are only 5% chance. I think it's very much more likely that we're going to end up having something like Magnemite or Meowth for an encounter, although I actually don't know if Meowth shows up during the day as well. I know it shows up at night, but I'm not sure. But I guess we'll see what happens. Let me heal up. We'll heal up and then we'll just start heading east, west. Because we got a next area we're going to is Olivine City anyway, so that's where we're going to be going either way. Yeah, I'm good on Pokeballs. Cool. Alright. Let's head out. Hey Derek, how's it going, man? Welcome to the stream. Okay, Route 38. Let's see what. Oh, first step in the grass. What do we got? Encounter for Route 38 is not a Rattata, because we already have one. I guess one nice thing about this route is there are a few encounters that we do already have, so that at least gives us a few extra chances to maybe find something we're actually looking for. But I think more than likely Magnemite is going to end up being an encounter here, which is not the worst thing in the world, but Magnemite isn't great in this game, just because its learn set isn't fantastic. And a Raticate. Alright. Well, Rattata and Raticate are not options here. We keep running away until we find something we can actually catch. Come on, Miltank. Or Tauros. Probably preferably Tauros, because Tauros is actually a lot stronger. Well, Tauros is stronger. It's definitely is faster and does more damage, I think, but Miltank is also good because it's a bit bulkier, more defensive, and can actually learn a healing move by level up. And a Pidgeotto! Is there just nothing but dupes here? I think Miltank, Tauros, and Magnemite might be the only 3 Pokemon on this route that we don't actually have. Team is lacking the best Gen 2, Mon, and Crobat. Route 38 is what we're on. I probably will eventually get a Crobat on the team, just inevitably, because Crobat is really good. Or it's not really good, but it's pretty good. It's just a case of actually using Golbat when it's not complete garbage, which is not until at least mid-20s, is when it actually has some good moves. 38. Yeah, the west of Critique. We're just finding nothing here right now. Like, game. You need to give us something that we can actually catch, for God's sake. Hey! There we go! Something that we were definitely actually wanting to get. Fucking Tauros. Nice. Right, now I just gotta actually catch him. I feel like Headbutt and Body Slam might do too much. Double Kick, super effective. Poison. I don't really want a Poison Sting just in case I actually poison him. What can I hit him with? I can probably hit him with a Mud Slap. Headbutt from Bayleaf might not do too much. Cut from Fleshlight? 59 attack. 30 attack. I think the Headbutt from Chia might be the weakest. In fact, hold on. What's your attack stat? Yeah, 52, 38, 40, 61, 55. Yeah. Chia's definitely got the weakest attack stat. So we'll switch to you. Give it a good old headbutt. Now it shouldn't do a ton of damage. Bam. Ooh, about half. That's actually kind of bad because I basically can't hit it anymore. So I'm gonna have to just... I keep looking at stats. Gonna have to just put it to sleep and hope. Yeah, I think that would be a good shout. Replacing taking Quatella out of the team now and putting Taurus there. The only issue is we don't exactly have the best way of training up Taurus, unless I want to just go grind levels for it now to get it caught up, which I think would be a good idea because if I try and switch train it against trainers, the rest of the team's going to end up being very under-leveled, and then we're going to end up having to do a bunch of training anyway. I'm going to do it now. This is good. Quatella's been fine on the team, but I think we're getting to the stage where Quatella's got to very soon get to the point where she's just not going to be able to work very well on the team in terms of stats. So I think replacing her right now would be good. And hell, if Taurus dies and we really need a normal type, then Raticate's, you know, an option. Not the worst Pokemon out there. Hey, there we go. These violent Pokemon fight with the other members of their herd in order to prove their strength. The Waboo, £195. God damn. Yes. Alright, what have we got for a name? A name for Taurus. What do you guys think? What do we think of some name? Change out. Okay. Yeah. Oh, hold on. Well, I felt a sneeze coming on, but apparently not. Oh, so why am I coughing? Jesus. Chicago because of the Chicago Bulls? That would work. Doritos? Just for shits and giggles. I thought when I saw Doritos first there, I thought maybe there was some flavour of Doritos in the US called like Bull something. I think Chicago will be a good name. Let's go with Chicago. Chicago. There we go. Okay, let's run over and switch them out. Have to change the name in the overlay in a second as well. Sorry, Quatella, you were a solid member of the team, but right now, Again replaced. Call it Kevin because he's full of bullshit. Wow. So rude. That moveset though. Fucking. Alright. The soft resetting for circuitry. Espeon win. I still haven't actually went and picked up the fucking Eevee from Bill yet. We're gonna need to do that at some point. I mean, the thing is, with all the evolutions, like we said before, the only one that we can really use right now would be Vaporeon, because it's the only one we can actually put a stab move on once we evolve it. If I try and get an Espeon right now, it's going to basically be a case of having an Eevee for God knows how long until it actually evolves, and then we won't even have a Psychic move for like forever. I think it doesn't get like Psybeam until like mid 30s or something. It's kind of ridiculous. Okay. So I'm thinking, first things first, we should probably run down to the department store and get a headbutt for Taurus right away, just so he's got a stronger normal type move. I think headbutt's only a little bit stronger than horn attack, but it also has obviously the added effect of flinch, so I think it's the 5th floor. Yeah. Wrong one. I guess we could actually give Rock Smash to Taurus as well, actually, just for a little bit more coverage, just in case we are fighting like a rock type or something. Yeah, I'll do that as well. Actually, I forgot that you can buy Rock Smash in here once you thing it. Tackle. Oops. Rock Smash. I'm not going to give him Return right now just because it's going to be weak. I'm going to wait until we at least have him in the team for a while until his happiness is definitely a lot higher. Because I mean, if I give him at the noon, Return's going to be weaker than Headbutt, so I don't think he can launch Shadow Ball, can he? No. Go can. Ooh, interesting. I'm tempted to give Shadow Ball to her, to be honest. Yeah, unfortunately Flareon is probably the weakest of the evolutions. Just because its moveset is not great. Like, it doesn't really learn any like there's no physical fire type moves, and any of the physical moves it does learn are just usually kind of okay-ish for it. And then on top of that, it's also very, very slow compared to the other evolutions. And you might say, oh well, you know, Umbreon and Vaporeon are slow, but they also have the advantage of having way better movesets and actually have way better bulk for the fact that they're slow. So, as much as I do like Flareon, it is definitely the weakest of the evolutions. Should we? I mean, I probably should just grind him up in levels now, in all honesty, because otherwise we're going to be stuck with. Otherwise we're going to be in a situation where I'm going to be switch training for God knows how long because we don't have the XP share yet, and then the rest of the team's going to be under-leveled. And we're going to have to end up doing a bunch more grinding later anyway, so I might as well do it now. Right. So was Dark? Yeah, Dark. Yeah, but I mean, yeah, but what do you, I don't. What's the argument there saying that Dark was special type as well? Because of Umbreon? I mean, Umbreon's physical and special attack stats are both around the same. They're not bad, and Umbreon isn't really meant to be something that does a lot of damage through attack. It's meant to be a defensive wall that hits you with like things like Toxic and then like protects and uses Confuse Ray, shit like that. Like that's meant to be a Pokemon that doesn't do a lot of damage from attacks, so. Yeah, I mean, Karen's fucking Umbreon is like one of the most annoying Pokemon in the Elite Four unless you actually have something to take it down easily. Like if you have a good fighting or bug move, then you're good, but those are few and far between. Basically, unless you have a Heracross with Mega Horn or a Machamp with Cross Chop, you're basically not taking down that Umbreon very easily. We don't talk about her. Right. Probably actually head down here to do some grinding if I'm gonna. Oop, that'll do. Ah, kinda hoping you'd have a Water Stone for me there, mate. Right. Probably the best place to train Taurus would be here, next to Pokemon around the same level as him. You know, unless they just fucking flee. Yeah, she has. Her team is Umbreon. Her team is Umbreon, Murkrow, Houndoom, which are all dark, and then her last two Pokemon are Vileplume and Gengar, which just make no sense. I mean, at least. Yeah, I mean, they could have given her a Sneasel and a Tyranitar, and she would have been, like, she would have been good, but they just didn't. They're just like, Gengar, that's close to dark, because it's like a ghost, and then they're like, fifth one, fucking, I don't know, Vileplume. I mean, I really don't get where the Vileplume comes in. Gengar I can at least somewhat understand. But fucking Vileplume? Like, where's the logic in that? That's why I've always said I think Karen and Jasmine's types should have been switched a bit. Like, Jasmine should have been the dark gym leader, because there's less dark types than steel, and then Jasmine should have been the steel Elite Four member, because if we had the steel Elite Four member, she would have fucking Skarmory, Scizor, Steelix, Magneton, and then what else? What other steel types are there? And Fortress. Even though that would have taken Fortress away from Koga, they would have just given Koga another bug type, like Heracross, considering he didn't fucking have Heracross for some reason, even though he uses bug and poison Pokemon. Like, I think they really should have worked the types and Pokemon around a bit more with the gyms and Elite Four in this, because some of the Pokemon that some gym leaders and Elite Four members have is just very questionable, to the point where you're just like, what the fuck were they thinking with that? It's like the one gripe I have with this gen is that the gym leaders, some of the gym leaders and the Elite Four members are just a bit weird with the Pokemon that they have and the types they use. Yeah, the whole fire type thing in Gen 4 was horrible as well. They at least did fix that in Platinum, but goddamn. It just doesn't make sense to me though, that they would even be in a situation where they had to do that. There's... what? Oh, it's Raikou. Guess we might as well throw a Pokeball at him. I don't really want to waste an Ultra Ball just because we're very unlikely to get him even with that, and the Ultra Ball could actually be used for something else. So you know what? We're just gonna see if we can do a repeat of Entei in our old Crystal Wedlock and just throw a Pokeball at him and soak and hope that we just see what happens. Can we get a repeat of what happened last time with him? Probably not. Nope. Just fucking instantly broke out. Alright, see you later, Raikou. Jesus. Interrupting my goddamn training session like that. Rude. Yeah, every game has some weird issue about it. Well, what was I saying? Oh yeah, so I was gonna say I don't even understand why they should have the issue, especially in Gen 4. They should not have had an issue with the types, with the fire types, where they were like, oh, we only had 2 fire types in the decks, and now we have to make a, you know, they were making an Elite Four member fire type. I guess they maybe the only thing I can think of what happened with that is that the people who were deciding what Pokemon would be in the Pokedex and the people who were designing the characters for like the Elite Four members and stuff were just not communicating to each other for some reason, and by the time they finished designing the fire type Elite Four member, they found out that there was only 2 fire types in the whole Pokedex, and they just had to try and make it work. But I mean, I still feel like they could have just changed it. There's in Gen 4 there's 17 fucking types to pick between. You only need 12 types. 13 I guess if you want to make the champion one type, but they didn't. So in reality there's only 12 types with the gym leaders and the Elite Four members that you need to use out of the 18. And for some reason they choose one of the types that only had 2 Pokemon available in the fucking Pokedex for that game. It just makes no sense. This is such a weird choice, especially because they also changed it in Platinum to make him have more fire types. So they clearly thought it was a mistake and changed it in that game afterwards. It's not even like you can argue that they just wanted him to only have 2 fire Pokemon, because they changed it in the next game. So I don't know, this is weird. Gen 3 had too much water. 7.8 out of 10. Classic IGN. Yeah. I don't really mind the weird evolutions in terms of like having to trade Shelmet and Carablast with each other to get them both to evolve and shit like that. The thing that annoyed me about Gen 5 is the fact that in Black and White you were only stuck with the Gen 5 Pokemon to use, and about 80% of the Gen 5 Pokemon don't fully evolve until they're like late 40s, early 50s, which means you're very likely to go through the entire fucking game all the way up to the Elite Four before you even have some of your team members actually fully evolve, which is just stupid as fuck. Like, there's no reason why some of the Pokemon in that game take so long to evolve. Like, why do things like Scraggy and Mienshao not fully evolve until like mid 40s, late 40s, when you can get both of them Pokemon, when you get both of those Pokemon quite early in the game? It's just so stupid. I really don't understand where the logic came in making so many of the Pokemon evolve so late. It's just cruel. The only logic I can think of is that because they added the Eviolite item, they were just like desperately wanting people to use it for some reason, so they were like, ah fuck it, let's make it so none of the Pokemon evolve until really late. Like, okay. Why? Like, great, now you've made it so we can't use these Pokemon for the longest time. Thanks. Alright. Done training! And take too long to get him up like 11 levels. Okay, now we can actually head over here. Actually fight the trainers on this route, which is nice because on this route we will finally be getting the last Evolution Stone trainer. Hey Whipper. Usually I'd be upset seeing you, but we actually have Quagsire on the team for once, so... Wait, what happened, Derek? Rat cap, 281 encounters. What happened? Did you finally find Shiny Xurkitree and then... Oh, you did? Did you... Wait, how did you crit to knock it out? Did you actually crit and knock it out? Because if you did, why the fuck are you not using a Pokemon with False Swipe? What the hell, man? Oh no, you got a crit capture. I thought you mistyped. I thought you maybe accidentally were trying to write. I thought you were trying to write crit crap and like typoed because you crit it or something and knocked it out. Well, crit capture, fucking nice one, man. Hey, unique username. You stubbed my little toe while walking to my computer to watch you. This is true pain. Rip the toe. What was the Gen 6 pseudo? I don't think... Or, wait. What was the Gen 6 pseudo Pokemon? Was there one? Gen 6 was weird because they didn't even have like a trio evolution in that game. It was like just... It was just Xerneas and Yveltal and that was like it. Like those were like the only two legendaries in that game. It's so weird. And then I guess Zygarde as well. Like it was basically just those three and that was it rather than... Which is weird because back in Gen 4 and Gen 5, both of those games had like 10 legendary Pokemon each. False Swipe and then Beast Boost plus Beast Ball equals almost 100% catch rate. Roll catch, not Beast damn. I guess Diancie, but Diancie wasn't even really... I mean, Diancie felt like more like a fucking Gen 7 Pokemon, to be honest, as well. Like, it took so long for them to, like, do anything with that Pokemon, I feel like. I don't know. But isn't Diancie just a legendary though? It's not pseudo-legendary. Like, I guess pseudo-legendaries are things like Tyranitar, Dragonite, Salamence, Metagross, things like that. I'm trying to think what would have been the equivalent of those in Gen 6. I don't even... Yeah, we're on our way to Olivine City. Well, Olivine City is where the Lighthouse and Steel Gym are, but we do have to go to Sanewood and fight the fighting gym before that. Before we do the Steel Gym, so... The next gym we're doing will be the fighting gym, but that's on Sanewood. I guess Goodra. Goodra would be like a pseudo. I mean, I think usually pseudo legendaries is any Pokemon that has like a 600 base stat total that it's not considered like if it's not a legendary Pokemon but it has like a 600 base stat total, then it's usually a pseudo, I would say, or at least somewhere around there. So I think Goodra would probably be. Yeah, Gen 6 was just weird. The lack of Pokemon in that game was just very strange. I mean, it did have some Pokemon that I really liked, but the fact that there was only like 72 is strange. Especially after coming off of Gen 5 that had like 160 new Pokemon, and then the next one had like half of that. Just so weird. Well, I guess Articuno is just a legendary Pokemon since there's, yeah. Wait, does Articuno not even have a 600 base stat total? I was under the impression that every single legendary Pokemon had either a 600 base stat total or a 680 base stat total. At least. Depending on like what legendary it is, and then all the pseudos always had like 600 as well. Oh yeah, Articuno's only got 580. Is Moltres and Zapdos the same? Are they both only 580 as well? Really? I guess it makes sense because it was Gen 1, so maybe the stat totals for them are just lower because of that. Oh yeah, all three of them only had 580. Huh. Oh well. Yeah, I was not aware of that. I guess I'm so used to legendary trios and stuff from the other games always being at 600 that I just assumed that they were 600 as well. Oh well. Oh! Cool, another one. That's Raikou again! You're really, you're just gonna keep showing up, aren't you, buddy? Well, I'm just gonna keep doing what I do. Throw a good old Pokeball at you. For a second there, for a second there, I thought, are we actually gonna get him? Oh my god. Fione's classed as a disappointment. Oh. Got to get your number, Dana. Dina, whatever the hell your name is. Give me them goddamn Thunderstones, girl. Fione and Manaphy are both just bleh. Oh, that's a shame. Xurkitree was actually the Pokemon that I used in Sun and Moon to grind levels up. I had a level 100 Xurkitree that had a moveset where it basically had a super effective... It basically had a moveset where every... where it would have either a super effective or normally effective move against every Pokemon in the Elite Four and Champion Battle. Well, maybe not the Champion Battle because that always changed, but all of the Elite Four it had a move to deal with every single Pokemon. And I had that on level 100 and it was basically able to one-shot pretty much everything in there. So I used that in Sun and Moon to grind levels whenever I was trying to train up a Pokemon that I was EV training or something. It's a damn good Pokemon. That special attack stat is ridiculously high. And it can learn a pretty solid variation of moves. I think I had it was like Thunderbolt, Dazzling Gleam, Energy Ball, and something else. I don't really remember. Hey Giga, how's it going, man? Female Mr. Mime can only be Pokemon logic. Well, yeah. One of those classic translation issues. Friend got me a Manaphy from, I believe, the Ranger game, and took it to Diamond, Pearl, Platinum, and somehow found out you could get an egg. So he gave me the egg, and I was all excited. And then you got the fucking Fione. Rip. That's some pretty bad disappointment. Yeah, except for the annoying Pokemon with Sturdy, yeah. E-Bolt, Dazzling Gleam, Energy Ball, and Tail Glow. Yeah, Tail Glow, that was the last move. I forgot that was the other move I had. Yeah, I know, right? Tail Glow is fucking ridiculous. I mean, it's good that there's only a few Pokemon out there that can even learn it. And usually the Pokemon that can learn it are, like, really weak. Like, things like, Illumise. But, the fact that Xurkitree gets it is pretty ridiculous. I don't even know what to say to that, Giga. What the hell, man? Oh. Is Tail Glow the only move in the game that raises... No, in fact, you know it's not. I was going to say is Tail Glow the only move in the game that raises a stat by 3 stages, but I think there's... Isn't there a move that... I can't even remember the name of it, but I'm pretty sure there is a move that raises defense by 3 stages. I can't remember which one it is, though. I just remember that as a move that exists. yeah, so I think Manaphy, Volbeat, Illumise and Xurkitree all are the only ones that get Tail Glow. That's not creepy at all. Some random person being like, okay, we're married now. What the fuck? I'd be right on there with the police, being like, yo, this bitch is crazy. Get away from me. Apparently we're full. Oh, I don't know, we just got your number like 2 minutes ago, hen. Oh, you want a battle? You know what? Sure, I might as well. Get a little bit extra XP. Yes, I think if we talk to you and you... And then we can feed this thing berries. Although I think you need to give this thing like 10 berries. And I think it just has to be a regular berry as well. Oh, maybe not. Oh no, yeah, I have no berries. Okay, so you can only give it normal berries. The issue is, I don't actually know if your berries get reset in ROMs because of the way the time is. I guess I'll just... I mean, I'm probably not going to bother with it. It's a lot of hassle. By the time I get enough berries to give it to Miltank to like heal it fully and get the Moo Milks, we'll be in a situation where Moo Milks won't even like be helpful to us because they just won't be healing us enough. Like, it'll take forever. Because you can only get, I think the berries only grow like every day, and there's only like, I think there's only like 2 trees in the game that I can think of where you just get regular berries. So I would have to get like 2 every day, and by the time I get to 10, we'll be in a situation where Moo Milks will just not be healing us enough, because we'll be like way higher leveled. You would think Ampharos would be able to learn Tail Glow. You'd think most electric types would be able to learn it. The fact that Xurkitree was the first electric type to get it is kind of ridiculous, considering it's been around since Gen 3. There probably is more than 2, but I can only think of 2, which is the 2 at the start of the game. The one just before Cherry Grove and then the one right after Cherry Grove. That's the only 2 I can think of that give you regular berries. Any other one I think of is a Paralyzed Cure Berry or something to that effect. Oh, it's a different route, isn't it? Hold on. No, when I looked at the tree next to the farm there, it was a mint berry that was given us. Bal and Derek. There we go. Ready? I was just thinking there, so we're on, this is a different route, right? That we're on. We can get another Pokemon here, and I think, if I'm not mistaken, I think this route has basically the same encounters as the last one, which means we might be able to just sit here and get encounters until we find a Miltank, which would be great because that means if Chicago ever dies, then we would have a really good replacement normal type for him. Wow. This is a different route, isn't it? It'll be... Yeah, it's 38 and then just 39. Alright, well, let's see what we got. I think you only fight us at night, don't you? Yeah. I mean, I'm pretty solid and I'm pretty good on having a name shared with trainers and Pokemon. I share a name with the champion of Gen 3, so I'm pretty happy about that. And that's another Taurus. Just so I'm not wasting my time here, let me actually check to make sure I can actually get something else here. I think you can still get Miltank here, but I probably should make sure, just in case. Videos, yeah. It was only at night. Imagine it here for 5%. Farfetch. Ooh. Noctil we already have. But no, did we... Noctil's only at night anyway. I was gonna say, did we catch that Noctil next to the Lake Rage, or did we knock it out? I don't actually know. I don't know. I don't remember. Yeah, Miltank. So the encounter here would either be a Miltank, a Magnemite, or Farfetch. Or we could instead headbutt the tree here, which would give us either Execute, a Hoothoot, a Ladybug, Spinarak, or Pinko. We already have Spinarak. And get an Execute. Getting an Execute wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. I mean, we wouldn't be able to really use Exeggutor right now because we don't really have access to any good moves for it. Because as good as Exeggutor actually is, most of the best moves it has, or that it gets, it learns either as an Execute or we need a TM for. So Magnemite, Miltank, or Farfetch'd. Farfetch'd is one of the worst Pokemon. Oh, is it only Gold and Silver you get Farfetch'd? Oh, well I guess Magnemite or Miltank then. I'd be okay with either. I should probably speed this up just so I'm not here fucking all day trying to find something. There we go, there's the Miltank. Right. I'll do to you what I did to Taurus. We want a Maggie boy. I don't actually know if there's anywhere else you would get Magnemite. Now that I think about it, I think these are these the only two routes you can get Magnemite in this game? It's maybe possible you can get one. You can get them in Kanto as well somewhere, but I think in Johto these might be the only two routes where they appear. I actually do like Magneton, to be honest. The only issue with it in this gen is that its movesets are pretty garbage. It pretty much is only stuck with Thunder Shock until it gets Thunder, and it doesn't even get Thunder until like 40 something, I think. And those are like the only special moves it gets. Unless you can get lucky enough to get a good hidden power type with it, with decent damage, electric moves are the only moves that it gets that are special. And its physical attack stat isn't really that good. And if you want to even give it Thunderbolt, you'd have to wait till after you beat the Elite Four, and then wait until a Wednesday, and then go to the game corner and pay 4,000 coins for it. So, it's honestly not a great Pokemon to use in a playthrough, just because its moveset is fucking horrible. But, oh well. Okay, we got the Miltank. Alright, nickname for a Miltank, what do you guys got? We get a Miltank. Just gonna say it now, I'd suck those teats. Wow. You have a good name this time? Mugaret? Like Margaret? But Mugaret? Mugaret? Instant win, don't even challenge me. Actually not sure. Sailor for Sailor Moon? What's Sailor Moon got to do with a Miltank? Oh, Sailor Moon, you're fucking hilarious. Jesus Christ. That's such a stretch, Kevin. Come on, man. I mean, the most fucking cow name for Miltank would be Daisy. But I don't know if I want to call it that. Mugaret and Moon. Jesus Christ. You guys have just got the best suggestions for names, haven't you? Oh yeah, Bessie, that's also a pretty solid cow name. Bessie and Daisy. We're morons. Ah, the puns. Also, Twisted Motive, hello. Welcome to the stream. Alright, you know what? We'll just call it fucking Mugaret, because I don't have any other I don't have any other suggestions, and I'm not calling it Sailor fucking Moon because of Moon. That's so dumb. Alright. Did we fight you? Yeah. Hey, we made it to Olivine. Da, 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 da. Yo. You again? There's no need to panic. I don't bother with wimps like you, even though I've beat you like 3 times. Speaking of weaklings, the city is generally doesn't here. Suppose I'm taking care of a sick Pokemon at the lighthouse. Half boohoo, just let sick Pokemon go. Wow. Guys, just fucking. Oh, you must be a riot at parties, mate. Alright, see you later. Good talk. As always. Okay. Let's get healed up. And oh, we can finally get our good rods. We can grab the HM for strength. Which I'm more than likely basically going to have to throw on Tauros, because I mean, who the hell else am I going to put it on? Should have just called it Your Mom. Actually, I think that name should be reserved for Snorlax, I think. Yo, give me that good rod! No, you're not a good rod guy, you're the fucking trade guy. Hell, he must be in. He must be in here. There you are. Give me that rod. Give me your rod, old man. Alright. I'm going to the mart. I've got a bunch of random crap that I need to sell to make space. Like a nugget. Nope. No fresh water. Don't really need that. Sell that. Sell that. Cause I'm not gonna bother going back to fucking cup. Probably use the HP up. I'm just gonna sell that ice berry. I'll keep the rest. Okay, let me. Actually, I'll put some of these items in the PC as well, like the magnet. Don't really need that on us unless we're actually going to give it to somebody, so I might as well PP up as well, get rid of that, and the rare candy. Keep those for like way later in the game, and the leaf stone, don't really need to keep that on us. And ether. All items that can be used at a later time that we don't need to keep on us. And then I'll just use the HP up on somebody now. Who though? You. Eat to my boy Quagsire. All Snorlaxes are named in Red Gaming. How dare you? Remember when Crash got 2 Snorlax? Yeah, fucking Crash. What a bastard. I'm still not over that shit. Me and him did a cage lock and that motherfucker, like we did a randomizer cage lock and that prick got 2 Snorlaxes for his team in that game. Meanwhile I was stuck with like the worst Pokemon. Remember when Crash did Nuzlocke? Yeah, he did say, I think he did say he was going to do another one soon. Is Pokémon the next game after this? No. I actually don't know what I'm going to play after this. To be honest, I don't know if there's anything. I'm curious if there's going to be anything actually like released by the time I finish this that I can maybe grab, or if I'm just going to have to go back and play like an old game. Look, we will do Pokémon at some point because I did promise that we would do that garbage at some point, but I don't know. It'll happen at some point, I just don't know when. Oh yeah, I'm sorry, yeah, because anything with My Little Pony attached to it automatically becomes great, right? How about no? How about it's fucking garbage? I'm so glad that that finally, like, died. Like, I'm sure there's still probably people that like it out there. I'm sure the whole Brony community still exists. But I'm glad it's definitely, I'm kind of glad it's fallen back into more of an obscurity thing that doesn't get talked about very often. It was one of those things that I just got sick of hearing about. I mean, it's not the worst thing out there that's had... It's not the worst thing out there that's had a ridiculously noisy fan base on the internet. I would say Five Nights at Freddy's is definitely worse than Bronies, in my opinion. But it's still pretty bad. It's not even that I hate My Little Pony like some people do. It's not like I don't fucking, I've never watched it or anything. It's just one of those things that you get sick of hearing about because it's just constantly just around. People constantly talking about it. It's just one of those things you just got sick of hearing about. Just like, can this thing please die so I don't have to fucking see anything from it anymore? The fact that you know about that, Kevin, worries me. I didn't even know it had a fucking major film. Guess it makes sense, though. It was probably popular enough to get one of those. Are you actually? Like for real, you know, taking the piss? I actually did not know that. If that's genuinely true and you're not just being ironic, I genuinely did not know that. I mean, you're not the only one that I know. I actually do know a few other people that I don't know. I mean, I know a few other people that were bronies. I don't know if they still are, but I definitely have known a few other people that were into it as well. No, I don't want to see your collectibles. I'm good. Yeah, at least to their own. Oh, I totally forgot to go and battle hard, didn't I? Oh well, rip. That was my attempt at making the weird noise. I like how as soon as we're using our grass Pokemon, the game's just like, just keep giving them flying types and fire types. Because screw you. Oh, right, well. That's just rude. Excuse me. Excusez-moi. Pinchy, pinchy, pinchy. Do you know something? Okay, here's something I can actually I can talk about real quick. So I've been playing a little bit more of VR chat recently. Just because it's fun. Like, it's fun to, like, if you're sitting bored with, like, you're not really doing anything, it's fun to just jump on VR chat and just hang out. Because you just don't know what you're going to run into, and it's a good laugh. Sometimes find cool people on there to chat with about random stuff as well. And, so I've been playing it a lot more. And I finally decided I wanted to try and make my, I wanted to try and upload my own avatars to it. And, I knew beforehand that it was going to be kind of a pain in the arse because I know you needed to use Unity for it. So I decided to look up like a YouTube tutorial on it to see how it's done because I just was like, there was no way I was going to sit there and just trying to figure it out on my own. So I downloaded Unity. I signed up for, I had to like sign up for this website called Maximo or something. I can't remember the name of it. And then I had to also sign up for the VR chat on the VR chat website to download like some kind of process pack that I needed to upload to Unity. So I did all that shit. I found a 3D model that I wanted to use because there's a website where you can actually download 3D, like all the what do you call it? All the assets of a 3D model from like a game. You can like download all of them from. There's like a website that has a bunch of things from games where you can just get all the assets for a 3D model and like upload it to stuff. So I did that. Uploaded the model, and I was doing everything right. I had to like. So it was just weird. I was having like the weirdest issues with it though, because it was like I would load, because what you had to do was you have to load the 3D model assets into the website that's like Maximo or whatever it's called. You have to like load them into that, and on that website you customly put things on the avatar to make it basically know where like the chin and elbows are supposed to be on the model with the T-pose. And then after you do that, you save it and download it, and then you put that into Unity, and then I guess you could use Unity to turn it into like an actual fully utilised model that you can then upload to VR chat. But I had this weird issue where anytime I was uploading an avatar to the website, rather than being fully coloured, the avatar would always just look like all white, which it's not supposed to look like. And I don't know what the issue was. I went through like 4 or 5 avatars until I found one that just wasn't coloured, or that actually came with its colours. I don't know if there was maybe something else I had to mess a bit with in the other files to like get the other ones to be colourised, but I don't know. So that was a weird issue. And once I finally got one working, and downloaded all the stuff I need, and then like, you know, put all the stuff on, downloaded it, and then was going to upload it to Unity. When I went into Unity, the guy in the tutorial was like, okay, so now you just have to make a folder for the model, and then you basically just drag the folder onto this like part of the Unity program, and it will like put the files on there, and then you can like do all the stuff with it. But for some reason, for actually no reason at all that I can think of, the Unity would just not allow me to drag and drop the folder onto it. It just wouldn't let me. It just like kept giving me the little like black circle crossed out thing to basically say you can't drag this here. Even though in the video I could see the guy doing it the exact same way I was doing it, and it just wouldn't work, and I was just like, what the fuck? Until I had to look shit up about it, and basically I ended up finding a guy who said if you can't drag and drop it, you'll have to basically go and find the folder in your Explorer for where you're dragging these to, and just put them in that, and just copy and paste them into the Explorer rather than the actual program, and they'll appear there. So I had to go and do that instead, which was a pain in the arse. And then after I finally did that, I finally got the 3D model into Unity, and then after that the guy was like, okay, so now once you have it in here, you make it a lot smaller, and which I did. And then he's like, okay, so then you want to move. Basically, it shows you like a 3D, like it shows you like in Unity, it shows you like a 3D space where the character is and the camera for it and stuff, like for where you would, I guess, from where you would be seeing your camera view from for the character. And the guy was like, okay, so now you got to move the camera in front of the character's head, but he never actually explained how the fuck to do that. And in the video, you can't really see what he does because it's so small. But I was just sitting there like, how the fuck do I move the camera? I don't even know. And at that point I just kind of gave up on it, because I was like, I'm just going to figure this out later. Because at that point I was sitting there for like a good hour trying to get all this shit working, and just kept running into these random weird issues that I was just couldn't figure out how to fix. Even googling it, couldn't find anybody else having the issues that I was having, and it just got to the point where I was like, fuck this. I'll just try and figure this shit out later. Like, god damn it. So that's a pain in the arse. Trying to get 3D models into into VR chat is a lot more annoying than I thought it was going to be, to be honest. I don't understand why the hell is there not a Steam Workshop for VR chat? Why? Why do I have to use things like fucking Unity to put a 3D model into this game? It's like it's like one of the most perfect games to have access to a Steam Workshop for stuff, and for some reason it does not have it. And I just do not understand at all. It's just so weird. Also, welcome back, Talnov. How's it going, man? Food has been nommed. Building a better shiny hunting Smeargle. Nice, man. It is the absolutely best Pokemon to shiny hunt with, so that's a good shout doing that. Just lurking while I play Showdown. That's fair enough. Can't mind the last time I even played Showdown. I'm so out of the competitive scene in Pokemon right now. I don't even know what is on. I don't even know what's like what Pokemon are on the OU tier and stuff now for Pokemon. I'm so out of the loop for competitive Pokemon. Okay, done with the lighthouse. Now we just gotta go and get the potion from Cianwood. Okay. Alright, before we move on from here, I am going to go take a quick bathroom break, so I'll be back in a few minutes, guys. Okay, I'm back. Alright. Hey, 44, how's it going, man? No, I'm in school right now, I'm gonna miss the streams. No! That's unfortunate. That is that is kind of the unfortunate thing of my stream times. The only time I'm really able to stream is also the same kind of time that most people in the US are going to be either at work or at school. So, kinda unfortunate timing. Have I done everything I need to do here before we leave? I think I have. I haven't got an encounter. In fact, you know what? Yeah, I haven't done that yet. I've not grabbed an encounter an Olivine yet with the good rod. Once we finally got the good rod, we can actually do that to get actually get some Pokemon. Now, let me think. I'm pretty sure that I think if I go down here and use the good rod, I'm pretty sure I can get like Shelders and lanterns, or not lanterns, but I think I can get Shelders and Chinchous by fishing. Check. Fishing with rod, you can get crabbies. At night you can get stargaze. Magikarp. During the day you have a small chance of getting Ursulas. And then... is that it, really? Ursula, Magikarp, Staryu, and Krabby? I thought for sure you could get... oh yeah, here we go. Yeah, the harbour. In the harbour you can get good rod. You can get Tentacool, Shelder, Magikarp, Chinchou. The thing is, I may be better off waiting until we get a Magikarp somewhere else. Just so that basically guarantees that we can either get Shelder or Chinchou down there. Because we already have a Tentacool that we caught. So Tentacool's out of that. And then Magikarp's the only other one. I would really prefer, considering that I think this is the only area you can get those two, being able to get a Shelder or a Chinchou would actually be kind of nice. So I'm going to wait. We'll just leave that to now. It does kind of mean though that our encounter for Route 40, I guess I might as well fish here. There's no way for me to get, the only encounters you can get by surfing is Tentacool, Tentacruel and Mantine. And Tentacool and Tentacruel, we already have a Tentacruel, so the chances of me finding a Mantine are, I think it's kind of low to find them. I think it's like 5 or 10% to find them, so I might as well fish. May actually be able to get a Magikarp here or something else. More than likely going to be a Krabby, I think. I think Krabby's like the most common thing you can find here by fishing. Yep, yeah, it's a Krabby. I was gonna say Headbutt. Might have done a bit much after that to knock it out, but with that Harden it should survive one more. Yeah. Alright. Come on, Krabby. Don't really want to be wasting this many Pokeballs on you, buddy. 1, 2, 3. Really? Fine. I'll switch the fucking thing. I'll switch the flashlight and put him to sleep. For God's sake. Why this Krabby's been harder to catch than anything else. We had an easier time catching fucking Taurus, I think. Yeah, stay in the ball. Don't be a prick. What? What? Since when is Krabby so hard to catch? What the fuck? I'm so confused. You know what? Fucking lure ball. For God's sake. Would you just get caught? God damn. Christ. Right, well, we know what we're going to be calling you, buddy. Cokie. Alright. Now, before we head out to Seawood, actually, I should probably buy some repels, because otherwise suffering across there is going to be a pain in the arse. Like 15, that should be plenty to last us. Do I have any other Ren? Okay, no. Couldn't remember if I had any regular repels left or not. Okay. Alright, now to go en route to Seawood, which actually is going to probably take a while because there's actually quite a lot of trainers in this water to fight, which is good because we do actually need to get the team up leveled up quite a bit for the upcoming gym. So having a good amount of trainers to fight to get leveled up is pretty nice. Probably try and get the team up to level. Oh, in fact, you know what? Excuse me. This is actually going to be troublesome now that I think about it. We might have to actually just fight Chuck on whatever level we're on by the time we get down there. Because I completely forgot. That, what do you call it? Chuck is only level 30, and then I think Price is like 31 or 32, which is an issue because the amount of trainers that we fight between now, by the time we finish the fight against Chuck, the amount of trainers between Chuck and Price is quite a lot, which means it's quite likely that we might end up over leveled because, let me check actually. Yep, 31. 31. I don't know what we're gonna do. I'm gonna have to somehow hope that we can beat Chuck while being somewhat under-leveled. And then also hope that we can get to Price before the team gets above level 31. Which is gonna be tough because we have not only do we have all of the trainers below the Lake of Rage to fight, but we also have the entire Team Rocket hideout. So that's pretty bad. I don't know how we're... I mean, one thing I can maybe be hopeful for is that the trainers... the trainers and the Team Rocket hideout are actually really low leveled. So there's, I mean, at least a chance that we might not have the team end up being too high leveled. And I guess if it comes to it, I can just start avoiding trainers. I can maybe actually try and avoid fighting the trainers below the Lake of Rage first, and then after that just like go back and fight them afterwards once we've actually beaten the gym, just to like try and save us a bit of XP. It's gonna be a problem though. Because the thing is, it's not like I can just start trying to get... It's not like I can just start avoiding trainers in the new. You know what I mean? Like, we're kind of on a route... we're kind of en route to the next gym, which is highest level's 30. I can't exactly afford to have the team be too under-leveled for that fight, because otherwise we're just going to get completely destroyed. Like, I need to have the team at least around level 28. Like 27 and 28, even stand a chance against Chuck. And then I just gotta hope that the rest of the team don't go up like 3 or 4 levels each by the time we get done with everything else before price. It's gonna be an issue. Oh, you know what? That's another thing. I think if we, when it's nighttime again, if we go to the daycare... In fact, no, I can't do that. I already have an account. I was going to say if we go to the daycare centre, we can get an efficient night. We can actually get a Stargate, which would be pretty nice. But then I realised we already have an account on that route, so... Oh, there we go. That was that sneeze from earlier. Oh god. It's so remote. Nope. Pally, you gotta watch them for us? Oh. Never mind. You disappoint me, Tully. I think with the way things are going right now, we're either gonna end up extremely under-leveled for the fight against Chuck, or we're going to end up having Pokemon that are too over-leveled and not able to fight against Price. Actually, you know what I just realised? Fuck. I actually just realised 4 of our Pokemon in our team are weak to ice moves. So, I guess honestly, if we wanna, I guess if we're gonna end up having anybody over leveled for the fight against Price, I guess I might as well just go with the Pokemon that are weak to ice types, so that we aren't gonna use, because we're probably not gonna try and use them anyway. Also, who just hosted me? Yeah, I didn't see that. Nuclear Stomp, thank you for the host, buddy, I appreciate that. Thank you for the host. Also, welcome to the stream. Do I sense death incoming? Possibly. I mean, that is true. Most ice types are not powerful, and other than I think his Piloswine has Blizzard. But other than that, I think the only other ice moves that they really have in that gym is Icy Wind, which isn't super strong. So, I think we might be not too bad. And even with Pokemon that are weak to ice moves, especially with Chia, who's pretty bulky, it shouldn't be a big issue. But I'll still probably focus on that. I think if we're gonna end up having some of our Pokemon being over leveled for the gym and not being able to be used because of that, I'll probably try and use Hattori and Fleshlight for that. Like, if I'm going to end up having anybody over leveled, I'll probably try and get them over leveled, just so that I can just so Chicago and Whoop Troop mainly are going to be the two that are going to be used against the gym leader. So those are the only two really that I want to not get over leveled for it, so that we can actually use them. And I think if we can use those two, we should be fine for the gym, in all honesty. Yeah, I mean, that's the good thing about ice types, is they are defensively the worst type out there, so they're not exactly the most difficult to take out. I don't think we really have that many moves in our team that can actually take them out, though. Yeah, that's the nice thing about Quagsire. He's pretty much going to be our tank in that fight, and can just deal out damage. And we're not getting Flareon, Kevin. Yeah, let me waste my evolution on Flareon for one gym battle. That's probably not even going to be that much trouble anyway. That sounds like a good plan. Yeah, I mean, that's the good thing, is that Ice only resists to Ice. Although, to be fair, he doesn't actually have any pure Ice types in his team. His team is Seal, Dugong, and Piloswine, and they carry their own resistances with water and ground types. So he unfortunately doesn't really have any pure. In fact, I don't think there's a. In fact, I think in Gen 2, did there even exist a pure Ice type in Gen 2? I don't think there is there? I think every Ice type up until in Gen 1 and Gen 2 has another type, doesn't it? Yeah, I think so. I think Snorunt and Glalie might have been the first pure Ice types that existed, didn't they? Unless I'm just forgetting somebody. Yeah, we did that. We did contemplate that, but yeah, I mean, that's what we were saying when I was looking. When we were looking at the evolutions beforehand, Vaporeon is the only one that we would be able to get and actually give a stab move to, because we can just immediately give it Surf. Espeon gets Psybeam at like 30 something, but everything else pretty much doesn't learn any stab moves until like super late levels, unless we have TMs for it, and unfortunately we don't get a Psychic TM for Espeon until we're in Kanto. So I mean, honestly, it's very possible that we might need to have new Pokemon added to the team once we get to Kanto, so I could just wait until then to use Eevee, once I actually have TMs for it, to make it good. I mean, Umbreon is a good choice if I want to have a really good tank on the team, but I don't actually know if I need that. And with Vaporeon, We do have Loop Troop already, so we don't really need a water type right now. And there's like a million other water type Pokemon options as well, which makes me not want to use... I mean, the thing is, Jolteon's actually really good as well. The only issue is that we can't... The only issue with Jolteon is the fact that we can't get it a good electric move. It doesn't get Thunder Shock, because by the time we evolve it, even if we get it and evolve it immediately, it's too over leveled to get Thunder Shock. And we can't get Thunderbolt until after the Elite Four, and we can't get Thunder until either a late level, or unless we spend a ton of money getting it from the game corner. And even then, Thunder's not like exactly the best move to give to it because of how inaccurate it is. But I mean, Jolteon's, again, is not a bad Pokemon. Having Pin Missile on it to deal with grass types isn't that bad. And then if you can get a decent hidden power on it, it's not that bad either. Like, Jolteon's not bad as a choice. Vaporeon and Umbreon are the best choices in terms of like movesets. They both can actually get a pretty good amount of moves on them to make them really good. They definitely both, I think the two of them definitely have the most versatile moveset out of all the evolutions in this game in terms of usability. Just because Umbreon doesn't really need that many attacking moves, you basically just give it Toxic, Moonlight, Protect, and then like Feint Attack, and it's pretty good. And then there's even after that, there's still other options to give it stuff. And then with Vaporeon, give it Surf or Hydro Pump, and then you can give it Ice Beam, Blizzard. It's like, yeah, they all have like options. But yeah, Jolteon and Espeon, that pretty much is just give them a stab move, and then after that, the only other option for them is basically Hidden Power. That's it. And then the other two moves have to just be something random that could be useful in certain situations. Yeah, no pure ice types. That's so weird. I never even thought about that before. Huh. God, we're actually getting kind of messed up on this route. A little bit. Okay, I think we fought this guy. Yeah, okay, so it's just the trainers left in the middle area here that we've got to fight. Oh, we still have to fight fucking, I just remember, we still have to fight Yusin on Signwood Island, don't we? God. And that fight's fuck. That fight is actually kind of tough, I remember. That's going to be interesting. Okay, you shouldn't have any water moves on you, although you might have Dragon Rage. Ooh, so close. Put him right in the chin. Yeah. That's the unfortunate thing about the first couple of generations of Pokemon, is that not most Pokemon don't have the best, don't have really great movesets. There's only a select few that have actually like really good movesets in this game, and they're basically the most overpowered shit in the game. Like things like Snorlax and Tyranitar, for example, are like two of the best Pokemon in the game, and yeah, it's because both of them have ridiculously good movesets. Playing a crystal... Wait, a what? A crystal rando fuser? I don't even know what that is. I'm assuming it's something to do with a randomizer and then something else. Send it. Wait, what? So, what does this fuse? What does fusing the Pokemon do? Is it so? I'm assuming with Cyndaquil, a Cyndaquil being fused with a Nidoran male, I'm assuming that makes it so Cyndaquil is a fire poison type, and does it have basically access to moves from both Pokemon? Like, is it like it's random? It randomly has moves from both Pokemon. Where do you even get that from? Is that just a ROM that you can download that already has it preset to like randomly fuse Pokemon together, or what? That sounds super weird, but also very interesting. Huh. That sounds pretty interesting. I would be pretty interested in playing that. Okay, I assumed that, yeah, I assumed the sprites probably looked like what they do in that Pokemon Fusion website that exists. Huh. Their stats combined as well. That's so weird. I might actually look into that. That sounds like a really interesting thing to play. Yeah, I think there's only like... She might be the last trainer, or there might be one more guy left, I think. So we're gonna get to scene where we pretty much everybody in the team being about level 27. 27 and 28. And then we still got to fight Yusin. And then we've got to do the gym. I think. And by the time we get through the gym trainers, most of the team's going to be about 28. I think we can deal with Chuck with that. Chuck only has 2 Pokemon. His Primeape isn't really a threat in any way. And then his Poliwrath could be a little bit scary, but Victory Bell and Gia pretty much tank him completely. Yeah, you'll have to whisper the link to me though. I have links. Links are not allowed in chat, but if you want to whisper the link to me or send me in a message, that would be sweet. I might check that out later on after I finish streaming. That sounds like a pretty cool idea. Yeah, I think that was the last trainer. If I miss one, well, tough shit. We are trying to kind of avoid getting too high leveled up here anyway, so not a big deal. Okay. Just in case I forget, let me grab the potion. Okay. Before we do the gym, let's go up here and we'll fight Yusin. Get that kind of over and done with. In fact, hold on. Try to remember. I'm pretty sure he has a Drowsy, a Haunter, and an Electrode. I'm just trying to remember what he uses first. I think he uses Haunter first? Or is it Electrode? Oh. You know what, actually, either way, I think Quagsire's probably honestly fine being out front. He'd be able to deal with Electrode and Haunter just fine, and if Drowsy comes out, we can just switch to somebody else. But I think Quagsire should be able to kind of deal with his whole team. Wasn't that Suicune just now? Yes, it was. I mean, you're excited about seeing Suicune once. I've already fucking run into Raikou twice, mate. Oh god. Yeah, that as well. Quagsire's probably the only thing in my team that can tank an explosion or a self-destruct from that goddamn electrode. In all honesty. He definitely has the highest HP. Or he has one of the highest HPs in the team as well as the highest defense. Yeah. Losing a Pokemon to his goddamn self-destructing electrode is pretty bad. I'm hoping maybe we'll get lucky and he won't go for it in the first turn so that I can just dig and avoid it. But we'll have to see what happens. Oh god. Hey Marsh, how's it going, man? Okay, went for the rollout. Oof. Yeah, it won't have explosion, it'll probably have self-destruct. So I'm pretty sure Whoop would be able to tank a self-destruct from it though. Oh, you kidding me? Oh, don't explode. Oh, thank god. Oh, god. Okay. Wee bit scared that it was going to go for it there. Living the dig on like 1 HP. Christ. Right. Hunter should be easy enough. Unless it does that. Okay, well. Shout out to Quagsire, I'm fucking waking up immediately. That could have went really badly after that mean look. Okay, thank God for that. I think last time I did I was doing a Crystal Wedlock and we fought him. I'm pretty sure we did loads of Pokemon to him. But thank God for that, we got through that without any problems. Nah man, you've not missed nothing, we've not had any deaths happen. Actually, we've been doing pretty good in this run. The only Pokemon that we've had die and the whole playthrough so far has been that Spearow that died against Falconer. All because he got a random crit on us. So far, we have not had anybody else. We have not had anybody else die. We've been doing pretty goddamn good. Alright, well, without further ado, let's head into the gym. Probably just stick with Quagsire for now. He can pretty much tank any physical hits from these guys. And just spam Surf. I guess we could do Hattori as well. And just spam Gust. Gonna actually kinda nice to get a stronger move for Hattori once we get Fly after this. Around 1421 encounters for grubbing. Jesus, dude. That's pretty bad. Rip the shiny bug bus. Oh god. Emily, why are you so strong? God, that's so ridiculous. Girl, get in here. Yeah, Hitmonlee's animation, that little leg kick that it does. Oh, rip. Bam. Isn't ground super effective against fighting? No. The only weaknesses fighting has is psychic, flying, and fairy, but fairy doesn't exist yet, so it's only psychic and flying. Pretty sure this Hitmonlee can't really touch me, or this Hitmonchan even. I'm pretty sure it can't even really touch me. Yeah. Fire Punch and Ice Punch are basically gonna do like nothing to me. And yeah, Comet Punch is gonna do even less, so. What? Poison is not super effective against fighting types. Poison resists fighting, but poison is not super effective against fighting. No, it's not. Look up, dude. The only weaknesses fighting has is flying and psychic. Well, in this gen anyway. There we go. You're not gonna fool me with that shit. There's one thing I actually feel confident in knowing facts about is Pokemon. Although to be fair, there are a few type effectivenesses out there that I still occasionally do forget. Like I sometimes forget with I think the one I usually forget most is bug types. There are times where I forget certain type effectiveness that's related to bug occasionally. That's like the only one though. I think every other type I pretty much usually know. Oh god, so it was. That's so weird. I actually wonder, was that actually like a glitch that Bug was super effective against poison in Gen 1? Or was it the other way about? Are you trolling right now? I can't remember, I know that was a thing, or it was the other way around. Yeah, I fucking god. Was that actually like just a weird glitch in Gen 1 that was a thing? Or was it... Or did they actually just decide to change that? It's so weird. That in Gen 2 they were like, oh, let's completely change this type effectiveness. Also, shout out to this Machoke for having Rock Slide, even though it can't actually get that in this game. Gotta love the AI cheating by having moves on the Pokemon that they can't actually learn. Yeah. Which is kind of funny because the whole point of Ghost was to be effective against psychic types, and it was pretty much the exact opposite. Oh, the fucking, yeah, the weird... That's probably one of the weirdest glitches in Gen 2 is the whole thing with Present. Yeah, that as well. Lance's Aerodactyl knows Rock Slide as well, even though it can't get it in Gen 2. And he has to do, yeah. This game is just full of the AI being cheating bastards. Just having all this illegal shit. I actually remember when I was younger, I used to think... Oh, I haven't actually given strength to anybody yet. Rip. I remember when I was younger, I used to think that... I used to think to myself, oh, he must have Rock Slide on his Aerodactyl because that's the TM in Gen 1 and he's in Lance is from Generation 1, so it would make sense that he would be able to give it through a TM in Gen 1 and then come to this game and have it still. But then I realised when I was playing Gen 1 once, I tried to give Rock Slide to my Aerodactyl and it couldn't learn it, and I was like, that's when I was like, wait, what? So Lance is just a cheating piece of shit. He literally has moves on his Pokemon that they can't genuinely learn. What the fuck? Who do I want to give this to? I guess Chicago? Put it over Horn Attack. Yeah. Yeah, Lance is just straight up cheater. He thinks he can just cheat and then look all cool with his cape and make us forget. But no, I will never forget. He's still cheated in the Gen 3 remix? Is he actually? Wait, in Oris? Ow. Oh, okay. Yeah. He's a cheater in pretty much every sense of the word. I think pretty much every game that you fight Lance in, he's got something that's not legal. God, we really need to get better moves on Fleshlight. We are going to be getting access to Sludge Bomb soon, I just don't know if I want to actually give it to him. Just because I don't know how long we're going to keep it on the team for. And Sludge Bomb is such a good move. I mean, the thing is, Sludge Bomb was also not, isn't actually available to give to that many Pokemon in this gen, so... Yeah, even in Gen 4 with the Heart Gold and Soul Silver, he still cheated because he still has those 3 Dragonites. Like... Okay, yeah, we'll start the fight with Chia so we can set up a Reflect, and then just hopefully get through this with no problems. Alright Chuck, let's see what you've got. If Lance had been the champion in any of the most recent gens, he would have been fine. Yeah, exactly. Gen 2 is bad because the Elite Four's so under-leveled compared to everybody else that him having those Dragonites is just plain wrong. Which is kind of funny when you think about the fact that in Gen 1, when he was the champion, he had 2 Dragonairs that could have been evolved into Dragonites with the levels they were at. But then in Gen 1, but then in Gen 2, when he's way lower leveled than, way under leveled for them being evolved, that's when they're actually all evolved into Dragonites. Like, what? Come on now. Just open the page again to see Chuck say wah. Wah. Actually, you know what that just reminded me of? Chuck doing that thing with the boulder. It just reminded me of one of the funniest, well to me, one of the funniest lines in Undertale is when you're fighting Undyne and randomly at one point the text just says Undyne suplexes a boulder just because she can. And that's basically what Chuck just did. I remember when I played that, I thought that was one of the funniest lines in the game. Just fucking suplexes a boulder just because she can. Like, alright, calm down. Alright, first healing item used, because fucking hell. Okay, can this Primeape stop with the crits though? That's actually like the second or third crit he had. Oh my fucking... Okay, why? Why is he getting so many critical hits? What is this bullshit? Actually, what is this bullshit that is happening? Fucking come on. Yeah, exactly. Jesus. Gen 4's full of shit like that though. I mean, in the steel type gym in Gen 4, there's somebody with a fucking Azumarill for some reason. Like, it's just, for some reason that game is just full of random trainers in the gyms having Pokemon that make no sense for the types that they are. Right, flashlight. Ooh, one more. Don't. Ah, damn it. I was gonna say don't fucking do that. Probably should switch. Hey, Crash, how's it going, man? Oh, really? Oh, why did he actually have to hit that? Oh my god. God, that was 39 damage. Oh! Okay. Really? Hattori? I don't. In fact, yeah. You surely you'll outspeed Polyrath. You can surely survive one surf and then take him out. Ah, okay. That. I had a feeling that fight was going to be tough, considering we were a little bit under-leveled for it, and just we had not a lot to deal with fighting types, other than just Hattori. God damn. That was a little bit too close for death there. Oh my god. Oh, don't know that in my Pokemon and Pokemon Conquest the Dragon Kingdom had a bunch of grass types for no reason. It's so weird. I've never played Pokemon Conquest, so don't be sitting there telling me that I should let my poor Quagsire die, Crash, you piece of shit. Okay, managed to get through Chuck without anybody dying. Whew. You fly to Hattori. You know what, I'll put it over Whirlwind. I'm going to keep Gust, just in case I need to hit something with a super effective flying move, but don't want to take the 2 turns to do it. Do I want to give any of these moves to anybody? Alright, punch. Nah. Too inaccurate. Can't rely on that. Okay. I think we're pretty much done with everything we need to do here. Well, we're not going to be fighting. I'll go up and give her the potion right now, but we're not going to be fighting Jasmine the Noob because she's just too overleveled for us. We're going to head straight over to Mahogany Town and try and stay underleveled for the next gym while we fight all of the million goddamn trainers over there. I think what I'll do is I'll try and avoid most of the trainers at the Lake of Rage, and we'll just fight them afterwards. Once we're done with the gym to get the experience necessary. I think if we avoid those trainers and just fight Team Rocket, with how low level the Team Rocket trainers are, we should be good. I think we should be good for levels for the gym. Yeah, the levels with the gyms in Johto is so screwed up. I think they were trying to make a whole thing where you could like go left or right of the Ekritik Like, I think they were trying to make this a whole thing where you could choose which way to go. And that's why they made like the fourth, or that's why they made the fifth and seventh gym like the same, around the same level. It's just so weird. They really just shouldn't have bothered with that. They should have just made Chuck have Jasmine's levels and Jasmine have Chuck's levels. And just made it like impossible to go over to Mahogany until you actually done this first or something. Like, I honestly don't understand it. There's some weird choices in this game that they were trying to do. Right. We did actually already go to Mahogany earlier, so we can fly straight there. Mahogany. Yeah. We did actually come here way earlier in the game before we went to Olivine, so we have already got an encounter here. But we didn't fight any of the trainers, so... Actually, I like how I said I was going to try and avoid the trainers here, and then I immediately just walked into the first guy here and fought him. Jesus Christ. Alright. After this, we'll try and avoid them. Oh god, thinking of that actually, you know what, I actually probably should go and buy some Pokeballs, now that I think about it, because we are going to be trying to catch the Gyarados, and that's going to be a fucking chore. That thing is actually kind of ridiculous to try and catch, now that I think about it. I wasn't even thinking about that, and the fact that we're kind of under-leveled for him. Yeah. Right, let me do that. Unfortunately, we can only get Great Balls right now, so rip. Oh, Dana, what you got for us? If you've not got a Thunderstone for me, then you can piss off. Not interested in your garbage. Right. Gonna buy. I'll buy 15. That might be enough. I hope. I think I do have one Ultra Ball that I can try and use on him. We also do have Sleep Powder on Fleshlight, which might make it a little bit easier to catch him. But I really gotta worry about him. That Thrash and Dragon Rage is just terrifying, to be honest. We already had an encounter here, so just avoid that. You're not going to turn around, are you? Cool. No, you are though. Oof. That was a wee bit too close. I don't think we can avoid this guy. Oh no, we can. Lovely. Oh, also, once we get done with the Gyarados here, we can finally go and get the XP share. Kinda nice. Alright, who's the best? Who's gonna be the best to deal with Gyarados? Nidoqueen might not be bad. I don't think, because I don't think he has any water moves. I think he has, what does he have? I think he has Thrash, Dragon Rage, Bite, and Leer? So Nidoqueen's got one of the best defense stats in the team. Plus we could spam Body Slam to try and get the paralysis on it, which would be nice. Quagsire also has pretty good defense. And we can also try and go for the Ice Punch to get the freeze if we're lucky. You're just going to get destroyed. Oh, I guess we could actually send Chi out first to use Reflect. Just to make it even harder for it to deal damage. But I guess if we do that, he will be able to just spam Dragon Rage anyway. I think I'll just stick with Nidoqueen to start with. Nope, just bumped my microphone. Sorry about that. If you step on my keyboard, I'm actually going to kill you. Go away. We're not having a repeat what happened in Platinum. But just in case she does do that, let me save state. Just in case. I'm no risking that shit happening. God damn it. Alright, you get a name. See you later, man. Thanks for stopping by the stream. Oops. Huh. I just realised that I probably should have used a repel there so that we would actually not get an encounter before the shiny Gyarados. Well, I'm not really sure what to do now. Should we just... I guess I should just catch this one and just... I mean, I guess it would have been nice to get the one that's on level 30 and also shiny. I mean, I guess if I take this one, it'll be easier to catch in terms of it not using, like... I guess Shiny Claws is in effect. You know what? Yeah, with Shiny Claws being in effect and the fact that it's a static Pokemon, yeah, you know what? I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. You know, I don't care. We're using this as our encounter. I don't give a fuck. Fuck the rules. I want this as an encounter. It's not like it matters anyway. It's still just going to be a Gyarados. It's just a little higher leveled. I'm going to justify it by saying Shiny Claws. So screw you guys. We're doing it. You know what my karma's going to be for this? Is this Gyarados is going to actually kill something in my team while I'm trying to catch him. That's going to be my fucking karma for doing that. Alright. Oh yes, there we go. First turn paralysis, and that did a decent chunk of damage as well. Oh, Dragon Rage. Yeah, plus level 30 means we're not going to have to do as much grinding, which you guys would... assuming you guys will appreciate me not having to do as much grinding on screen as well, so... Right, one more body slam. Don't you fucking crit. I swear. Okay, that's like the perfect health for me to be at. Okay, I'm going to switch. I don't appreciate the Leer at that low health with the possibility of Thrash coming in. Stop talking shit about my boy Quagsire. Thank you, Nuclear Storm. Finally somebody that appreciates Quagsire as much as I do. Just gonna go straight for the Ultra Ball. Damn it. Oh, don't... Why? Oh, I did so much. See, I genuinely am tempted to replace Fleshlight with the Gyarados. Because Fleshlight, is good. Victorybell's not a bad Pokemon. It's got decent stats, and it can learn good moves. It just doesn't have access to any of those good moves right now. And honestly, having 2 water types in the team with Quagsire and Gyarados isn't the worst thing, because Gyarados' only weakness is grass, Quagsire's only weakness is grass, which Gyarados is not weak to it, and then Gyarados' biggest weakness is electric. Or Gyarados' pretty much only weakness is electric and rock, which Quagsire is immune to and resists. So they actually both work with each other pretty well. That's true, Nuclear Stomp, but I also have 4 Pokemon weak to ice, and if I take Fleshlight out for Gyarados, that would get rid of that. And it would also make it so I don't have 2 Pokemon weak to Psychic as well. So I think, honestly, that's not the worst thing. Plus, yeah, we'd have 2 Pokemon weak to Electric, but we also have a Pokemon that's immune to Electric and a Pokemon that resists Electric. In fact, we have 2 Pokemon immune to Electric and 1 that resists it, so I don't even think that's that big a deal. Yeah, I think, honestly, I think I'm gonna do that. I think Fleshlight's gonna get put in the PC for now, and we'll put Gyarados in the team. And then pretty much from there, the only other thing in the team that needs to probably get replaced at some point will be Hattori. Not that I don't hate Hattori, it's just it doesn't really get that good moves. Don't you knock yourself out. I think he's actually just knocked himself out. Genuinely. Hate my life. I'm just gonna go end it all in the shower right now. Just get a blade. Rip. Yep. Let's just pretend that didn't happen. Oh my god. That's so lame. That is so goddamn lame. Also, I forgot to even say thank you, by the way, Derek, for the 69 bits and then the 1 bit there. Appreciate it. Well, I actually still haven't grabbed the EV bit from Bill yet. We can go get it anytime. I just haven't done it yet, just because I've not actually like had any plans to use it. So I've just kind of been like meh, and not really bothered yet. That's so lame. Oh, you know what, actually? I just had a thought. Since we are wanting to not get too over leveled, I could go and grab either Eevee, something out of the PC, or go and get an encounter somewhere else and use that Pokemon to replace either Hattori or Fleshlight and give them the XP share, which means we won't get as much experience from the battles in here, which means we have a much lower chance of ending up being over leveled for the fight against Price. That might not be a bad idea. The question is, who do we do that for? Eevee's an option, and I could turn it into Espeon, but I just don't want to do that. I think Eevee's going to be something that if I'm going to use it, it'll be way later in the game, probably in Kanto, when I actually have way more TMs available to actually give an Evolution good moves right away. What do we have in the PC? Cookie, Mugarat, Shikaka. Oh, there's an option. We could replace Hattori with Shikaka. That would be a better flying type. I mean, I'd say Crobat's definitely better than Pidgeot. The only issue is that we won't have access to use Fly until it's actually a Crobat. That's an option. Although if we put Shikaka on the team, that would make it so we have 3 Pokemon weak to Psychic, which isn't a huge problem right now, because there's not really that many Psychic Pokemon we're going to be fighting. But if we still have the team set the way it is, and we get to the Elite Four, then half of our team is going to be really weak to the first member of the Elite Four, which will be a problem. But more than likely, we're probably going to switch Fleshlight out for something by then as well, so we'd only have 2 Pokemon weak to Psychic. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that. Yeah. You know what? I'm an idiot. Probably should have actually kept Hattori in the party so that I could fly to actually get the XP share first, rather than walking there. Okay, let me go and get the XP share and then we'll do that. That way we don't have to worry about getting too over-leveled for the gym as well. That kind of works out for us in the long run. Oops. Didn't actually mean to jump in there. Okay. Oops. I did not mean to do that. It's got a Pidgey Geodude combination? What the fuck? I have 2 Aerodactyls. Yeah. Like a good old rock flying combination. Oh, good job. I've done that before. Accidentally running away from an encounter. Yeah, we should have plenty of more chances to get some encounters before we reach the Elite Four anyway, so we'll have plenty of options to switch Fleshlight out for. Or, I mean, I guess I could actually just... I mean, we could keep him in the team. We are about to get the TM for Sludge Bomb soon, which we could give to Fleshlight. The only issue after that is trying to give him a good Grass type move, which I don't think is something we can really do. He doesn't really learn any other Grass moves leveling up, and I think the only TM we can get for him is either Solar Beam, which we don't get until Victory Road, or Giga Drain, which we don't get until Kanto. So, rip. Does Victory Bell learn anything? I know some of the Stone Evolutions do learn at least 1 or 2 moves after they've evolved. Okay. It says it has Razor Leaf as a starting move, so I guess not. Yeah, the only grass moves we can get on it at this point is Solar Beam and Giga Drain, which we don't get of like forever. Didn't even know any of the... Wait. What? I didn't even know any of the members before I actually did Crystal. Members of what? Of the Elite Four? Do you mean? Oh, the Elite Four members in Crystal are Will, who uses Psychic, Koga, who uses Bug Poisons, Karen, who uses Dark types, and then Bruno, who uses Fighting types. And then you've got Lance as the champion. Excuse me. Brain. This is basically gonna be no challenge whatsoever. The levels in here are so ridiculously low. God, we're basically just gonna be sweeping through this place with like no problems. Oh, in fact, you know what? There's an interesting idea. So we're probably going to get, one of those electrodes as an encounter in here. But if we wanted to, we could go to the little traps just below here and get an encounter there instead. The thing is, I think the only Pokemon that are on those traps are like, I think we have more. I think the only one down there that we don't have already in the team is Geodude. Which might not be actually a bad Pokemon to grab, because Geodude is... and Golem's a pretty solid Pokemon in Gen 2. And Electrode isn't exactly that great. The only thing good about it is its speed. What's up? Think about that for a second. Geodude's stick. Think about what? Yeah, that is, yeah. There is also the case that Electrode could just explode on us as well if we try to catch it, which basically would mean we get nothing here. Oh wait, hold on. Let me look up then. Let me look at what Pokemon are actually available in those traps. If I'm not mistaken, I think the Pokemon that appear down there are Rattata, Geodude, Coughing, and I don't know actually what else. Let me look at HQ. Okay. You know what's funny about that nuclear stomp? I just looked it up. And it actually says, all the Pokemon found on the trap floor know the move self-destruct. Yep, I just read that. Yep. Geodude's on 21, Voltorb's on 23, Electrode's on 23, and Coughing's on 21. So, Geodude, Voltorb, Coughing, and Electrode. We already have Coughing, so basically Geodude or Voltorb. I mean, we could try and just go for the Geodude. We could try and go into the traps and just hope for Geodude, because Geodude would be a lot easier to catch than Electrode. If we just try and put it to sleep immediately and then throw a Pokeball at it, we'd probably catch it without any issues. And, I mean, it's only a Geodude. If a Geodude self-destruction was on 21, it's not exactly going to it's not exactly going to one-shot something in the team. You know what I mean? What is it, Nuclear Stomp? Well, what are you saying wait for? Wait for what? Okay, so I think the traps start on the first set of black tiles. I just gotta hope that I pick the right one that will give us... Do the Electrode no self-destruct too is the question? Yeah, 100%. I'm pretty sure they do. They're on 23. Check. They're on level 23 when you encounter them, and they learn self-destruct on... yeah. They learn self-destruct on 23, so they will 100% have it. I think they set the levels of the Pokemon, the wild Pokemon here, so they would all have self-destruct. They pretty much set the levels to the levels that the Pokemon learn the move. I mean, Electrode's catch rate is 60. Geodude's must be... yeah, Geodude's catch rate is 255. So, and if I had to pick between having a Geodude and an Electrode, I would rather have a Geodude. Golem is way better than yeah, Golem is a much better Pokemon than Electrode. Much better. But I think I'm going to... yeah, I could either send in a Fleshlight to try and put it to sleep, or I could send in Girl and Body Slam it, because with it resisting Body Slam and having such high defense, even it being 7 levels lower, it probably wouldn't knock it out. Yeah, I mean, I'm not really planning on adding anything. I mean, I honestly wouldn't add an Electrode to the team anyway. Electrode is actually worse than Victory Bell, in my opinion. Like, it's got an even worse moveset and worse stats. So either way, whatever we catch here is not going to be an option to replace him immediately anyway. But it'd just be nice to catch something here. Also, I just realised I haven't actually switched Patori out for the character on the overlay. Let me do that real quick. Excuse me. Alright. Oh! Alright, I guess we picked well. Yeah, that's doing like nothing. Okay. I'm just gonna go for the Great Ball. I don't want to risk it exploding on me now, and me not being able to catch it. No! Damn it. Yeah. Well, we were screwed either way. If I went for another attack, it would have probably just self-destructed anyway. Unless I got lucky enough to get the paralysis that turn and have it be fully paralysed, we're pretty much screwed there. Oh well. I mean, it's not the last chance we're going to have to get a Geodude or a Graveler on the team. There's plenty of more caves and stuff left. Oh well. Rip. The dream. Two encounters in a row that we didn't catch. Fucking rip. I think what encounters are coming up that we would have access to would possibly change the team up. Because after this, we fight Price, and then we're immediately, and then we're probably after that fight Jasmine, and then it's immediately on to Goldenrod to fight Team Rocket again. So we're actually going to have the team stuck like this for a while. We're not going to be able to. I guess actually as soon as we beat Team Rocket here, actually we'll go over to the Ice Cave. We can go to the route next to us and then go to the Ice Cave and get a couple of encounters there. Possibly find something to replace Flashlight with one of those. Like a Jinx, for example. A Jinx would actually not be a bad Pokemon to put on the team, in all honesty. I don't actually know what Pokemon you can get on the route next to us. I know on the grass that's there you can get Weeping Bells, which obviously are not an option. And then I think there's also Tanglers, but I don't know how much I would want to have a Tangela on the team, to be honest. Oh god. And before we get Delibird in the Ice Cave, Jesus. Yes, you can now you can, as soon as you finish up things in Mahogany Town, you can go straight to Blackthorn if you want. You just can't get into the gym. If you go to Blackthorn before you get, if you get to Blackthorn before you beat Jasmine or finish Team Rocket and Goldenrod, they basically just don't let you in the gym. So I think Delibird's a pretty rare encounter in the cave, isn't it? So even if I wanted to run into it, it's very unlikely. I mean, the thing is, we'll go in there, and the most likely Pokemon you get in there is going to be Swinub, which would be another ground type, so I don't really want that, but more than like, I think the chances of us not getting Swinub as our first encounter in there are pretty goddamn low. More than likely that's going to be what we get. Which isn't the worst Pokemon out there, but I would definitely prefer Jinx as our encounter in there of all the Pokemon you can get. Even Sneasel wouldn't be that great to get. Sneasel's not really that good in this generation. Yeah, Delibird's pretty bad. I honestly just wish we would have got access to a fire type. Like the one type that we could actually really use on the team, to be honest. And we pretty much screwed up every single fire type that we had a chance of getting. Not only did we not get the fire type starter, but then we also missed out on Growlithe on like a couple of different routes. And then Magmar isn't even available in this until you're in Kanto, I think. Literally the only fire type we even can get around this point in the game is Flareon, and that's it. Can't get Ponyta yet, can't get Magmar yet, can't get Houndour yet. Can't even get fucking Slugma yet. And that's not even that good of a Pokemon. Yeah, there's a chance to get a Magby in. Yeah, well, yeah, the egg in the daycare has a chance to be a Magby, but we got a Pichu from ours. Unfortunately. Yeah. It can either be Magby, Elekid, Tyrogue, Pichu, Igglybuff, Cleffa, or Switchum. And we got a Pichu. I was actually really hoping for either a Tyrogue or a Magby from the egg. But Pichu's not the worst one to get. If we got Cleffa or Igglybuff, that would have actually been pretty bad. We do have that Pichu sitting in our PC. That might actually not be a bad choice to replace Flashlight. A Raichu would actually not be too bad. Because it does learn Thunderbolt by leveling up, which is nice. And it's got a decent attack stat, so it can learn, we can put other moves on it besides electric moves and still do decent damage. The only thing really stopping me from adding the Pichu onto the team right now is, one, it takes forever to evolve through happiness, and there's honestly a good chance it might not evolve into Pikachu until after 26, which means it would miss out on Thunderbolt. And then also we need a Thunderstone, which we don't have yet. I think if Dana Lass finds a Thunderstone for us soon, I might switch out Flashlight for Pichu and try and get that up to our Raichu and on the team, because I think that would honestly be better than Flashlight. Although I guess if we somehow missed out on getting Thunderbolt on Raichu, we could just give it Thunder Punch, which is still a pretty solid move. So. Hey. Didn't think you could get a shiny Surfing Pikachu. I'm pretty sure you can. Yeah, because it's a gift Pokemon, so you can probably just soft reset for it. Unless it's shiny locked, but I don't think it would be. You can have an odd choice to shiny lock it. You know what would actually be amazing though? If at some point where we're trying to figure out who we're going to replace Flashlight with on the team, we just if we could just run into Raikou or Entei and catch one of them. That would be amazing. We've done it before, we could do it again. If we could somehow get Raikou, that would actually be amazing, because Raikou is genuinely one of the most powerful Pokemon in Gen 2. And would just be ridiculous to have. Like, I would actually be so happy if we could get Raikou. At some point, we'll play it. I just don't know when. Yeah. They've been trying to get me to play fucking Pokémon for like ever. I think that the whole thing with Pokémon started in November when I was doing the extra live stream. And since then they've basically constantly been trying to get me to play it. And I said I would at some point because I think it would probably be a good laugh. But I've been putting it off. I just until I'm in a position where I actually feel like playing it. Until I actually feel like playing it, I'm not going to. Because if I just play it based on nothing but you guys want me to, if I go to play it when I don't feel like playing it, I'm just gonna get bored of it really quickly, and I'm just not gonna be that. Like, I highly doubt you guys want to watch me play a game that I'm bored with, because it's just not going to be interesting at all. If I'm not interested in it and I'm not having fun with it, it's going to be pretty shitty to watch. So, at some point I'll probably feel like playing it. Like, at one point I'll be like, alright, I'm in the mood to play a dumb game a dumb Pokemon ROM hack. For a laugh. So, whenever that comes around, that's when we'll play it. We've actually figured out what we're going to actually play once we're done with this Crystal Randomizer though. I mean, that's not going to be for a while, we're still got a little bit to go in this game, plus we've still got all of Kanto to go. I think thinking about how long this game might take us, in my head, I think we possibly might finish this by maybe next Tuesday or Wednesday? I think very likely, I think there's a good chance that by the end of the Thursday stream, we'll probably be at the Elite Four. maybe not be fighting the Elite Four, but by the end of Thursday stream we might be at the Elite Four and doing like and just grinding levels for it. Which means on the Saturday and Sunday stream will be us beating the Elite Four, getting to Kanto, and probably doing most of the stuff in Kanto. And then I think next Tuesday and Wednesday will be like us finishing up Kanto, and then just grinding levels for the fight against Red. So we'll probably got maybe like another week or so left of this game until we've finished it, I think, unless we have a moment where a bunch of our Pokemon die and we're going to have to grind up a lot of levels, which it might end up making the game last a lot longer. Or hell, it's also possible we might actually have everybody in the team die and then we might lose the run and then have it end up having it take a lot less time. But I gotta figure out what we're going to play next. And might actually, over the next few days, I'll probably look to see if there's any new games coming out next week that we can maybe play. And if there's not anything new coming out, just, I don't know, I guess we'll just find something older to play. Actually, when does Sea of Thieves come out? Because I know they had they've got a closed I think the closed beta of Sea of Thieves is going on right now, which means I think it might be coming out somewhat soon. The only thing with Sea of Thieves is I don't know if that would be the kind of game I would want to play on my own on stream. It seems like the kind of game that would be more fun if I had people to play it with, but that also comes with having to find people that would want to come and play it with me while I'm streaming it. And then there's also the fact that the Stardew Valley multiplayer is going to be getting added soon as well. I can't think of any other games that are coming out soon. Other than, like, that's the only two things I can think of that's coming out in the next like couple of months. And both of which are going to be mostly focused on like kind of co-op multiplayer stuff. What else is coming out? It's the issue with the. I guess that's the issue with the start of the new year, is there isn't really any games coming out. So options for games to stream is pretty limited. I know Monster Hunter World and Dragon Ball FighterZ both came out on Friday there, which are both pretty big games, and I actually, me and my roommate actually did buy Dragon Ball FighterZ. The issue is, we bought it together, and it's on my roommate's Xbox, not mine. So me trying to say to him, hey, can I like take your Xbox for like 4 hours nearly every night of the week to sit and stream this game? I don't think that's very I don't think that's something I really want to do. So that's not really an option. And in Monster Hunter World I just don't really have any interest in. I've never really played any of the Monster Hunter games. And again, Monster Hunter is a game that people I think play with like a group. So it's another game that I'd have to have like a group of people to play it with for it to be fun. Although I guess actually if I've not thought of something, I guess what I could do is we could stream for maybe a few days, or maybe for like a week or so, if I've not decided on a game that I want to play yet. I could just for a little while stream, like switch between streaming some Pokemon TCG and some VR chat, because I have been playing VR chat a little bit more, and that was fun when we did the stream of VR chat last week on Thursday there. And then the new Pokemon TCG booster set, or the new set of cards for Pokemon TCG comes out this Friday. So there's going to be a bunch of new cards to like mess around with, which would be fun to kind of play around with on stream. Especially since I've been saving up all my coins in Pokemon TCG. I have like 9,300 coins right now, which is enough to get me like 46 booster packs when the new set comes out. So I'm going to have a bunch of the new cards, and I can actually maybe build a deck from the new set and then mess around with it in Versus Ladder. So that might be something that would be fun to possibly play on stream as well for a little bit, just while I'm trying to figure out what we're actually going to do a next playthrough of. Don't know why I went to cut there again. Who named the Zubat Have You No Shame? I named it. What's wrong with Shikaka? Shikaka. You not a fan of Ace Ventura? Well, that could have been an issue if that was a crit there. What gender is it? Actually, I don't know. I think it's female. No, it's male. It's male. I mean, you weren't here when we caught it, Kevin. So, couldn't exactly take a suggestion of a nickname from you if you weren't here. The only name for a female Zubat is Serenity? I don't even know what that's in reference to. And also, it's not female, it's male, so... Oh, that's fair. Hail Giovanni. Alright, nearly done with this place. God, we're actually way less... we're actually way under-leveled than I thought with that XP share. Although we still have, I guess we could go up and actually fight all the trainers below the Lake of Rage anyway, with the XP share thing happening, and then we still have the trainers in the gym to fight. By the time we do all that, we'll probably have everybody on like at least 29, which should be enough for the gym. Bad. Kind of a bad matchup for us here. What was the Lake of Rage area encounter? Well, it was the shiny red Gyarados, but we accidentally killed it. So, fucking nothing. Unfortunately. Well, I didn't kill it. I put it down to low health and had it paralysed, and then it broke out of a couple of Pokeballs, and then it confused itself with Thrash, and then it hit itself and knocked itself out. So, oh, the area south of it. Oh, that was a Noctowl that we I think also failed to catch. So, things have not been going good for us. We've actually been I'm missing quite a lot of encounters recently. Although I think Shiny Red Gyarados is the only one of those encounters that I've actually kind of been upset about missing. So yeah, rip Giraffe Rig. Oh shoo, Shikaka's evolving. Excuse me. Oh, why? No, we already tried to get an encounter in here that was a Geodude as one of the traps, and it exploded on us. So unfortunately, we're not going to be getting the Electrode. Plus Electrode, yeah, Electrode isn't really that good anyway, so it's not a huge loss, honestly. Well, we haven't fought them yet. We're just about to fight them. Okay, just in case these things try and explode, I'm going to throw in Quagsire and just spam dig. Unless one of these things turns out to be shiny, we're just gonna kill them all. Just like Metallica's first album. Good job. No, Soothbell isn't in this game, it's holding a XP share now, so that we can get it leveled up. I think if it gets to... in fact, that's something I should do. I should go and actually, I should actually go and give Shikaka a haircut before we end the stream in Goldenrod. And if we find any vitamins, I should give it to him as well to get his happiness up more. Hopefully, before Shikaka catches up in levels with the rest of the team, it'll evolve into Crobat. But it wouldn't be the worst thing, actually. Golbat still will do okay on his own until it evolves, and it shouldn't take too long to evolve, in all honesty. Oh. Alright, well, it's been to happen once. We should be fine, though. Should be fine! Oh, God, game. You fucking... Oh my god. Oh, don't scare me like that. Jesus. Holy shit. That was a butt clench moment right there. Oh my god. Fucking goddamn crit self-destruct. I mean, come on. I mean, that just shows how good Quagsire is. A critical self-destruct. And he still survived. He wasn't even at full health and he still survived it. Just how good he is. Okay, finally done with this shithole. Let's go get healed up, and then we'll go up and fight the rest of those trainers at the Lake of Rage that we missed. Oh, actually, we can also go up there and finally get the TM for Hidden Power. Maybe throw that on a couple of Pokemon, potentially get a good move out of it, but more than likely that's not going to happen. Damn it, unless you've got a Thunderstone for me, don't fucking call me, please. Was it Explosion? I thought it was no, it was self-destruct. He doesn't learn Explosion until like 40 something. Jesus, Derek. first things first. Give me that. Oh. If it, well, yeah, if it was explosion, we wouldn't have survived. But I knew it wasn't going to be explosion because it doesn't learn explosion until a much higher level. So it's not like that was an issue. Like I knew it wasn't gonna have that. In the meantime, we've got a lot of trainers here to fight, and we've got quite a few items to get up here as well before we fight Price. The question I'm contemplating right now: should we just give Sludge Bomb the Fleshlight? Because if we do, then he would actually have a really, really strong attack and would become a lot better, and then we wouldn't really have to worry about replacing him on the team. The thing is, the only thing stopping me is thinking, oh, but Sludge Bomb is a really good move, do I want to waste it on a Pokemon that might potentially end up not being that great later, and we might want to actually replace on the team? But at the same time, Sludge Bomb is also a move that really not that many Pokemon can even learn, so unfortunately no, Golbat I don't think can learn Sludge Bomb in this gen. If it could learn it in this gen, that would be fucking amazing, because it's a physical move. That would actually be so good, but I'm pretty sure Golbat can't learn Sludge Bomb until gen 3 or 4. Let me actually look up Sludge Bomb. Let me see who can learn it in this gen. If there's nobody else that can learn it that we're gonna end up having in the team at any point, I'll just give it to Victory Bell. Let's see. Okay, by level up, the only Pokemon that gets it by level up in Gen 2 is Muck and Grimer, but they don't get it until 50 and 60. And then by TM, in Gen 2, Beedrill, Margot, Oddish Golem, Vileplume, this Parasite, Venonat, Venomoth, Diglett? Oh, trio, really? A Bellsprout, Weaving Bell, Tentacruel and Tentacruel, Muck, Executor, Executor, often losing, Angle on Ears. Wait, Quagsire can get... Yeah, I can learn Sludge Bomb in this gen, really? With here. Oh. Yeah. So... only Pokemon on this list that we have right now that we would maybe give this to would be Tentacruel. Actually, I wonder, would we actually... we do have a Tentacruel. Maybe we would be better doing that. Maybe we would be better replacing Victory Bell with a Tentacruel. Because then it would still be something we can give Poison Sludge Bomb to, but we could also give it Surf, so it would have 2 really good stab moves. And I would say Tentacruel's probably overall a better Pokemon than Victory Bell anyway. It might actually be a good idea. I mean, Tentacruel doesn't learn a ton of fantastic moves either, but having Surf and Sludge Bomb is a pretty solid moveset on its own. And then, yeah, actually you can also learn Icy Wind, which we're about to get. So, that might not be... in fact, you know what, that might actually be a good idea, because then when we get Waterfall later, we can take Surf off of Quagsire and give him Waterfall, and then we'll also have Surf already on Tentacruel. Then we'll have 2 Pokemon with those both HM moves that we do need to progress with, and their both moves are good on the Pokemon that they're on. So that's actually not the worst. That's actually... I think I actually may do that. Yeah, I think we're going to swap out Victreebel for the Tentacruel that we have, and give that Sludge Bomb and Surf, and make that a new member of the team. I think that's probably a good idea. Wait, what are you holding? Oh, Medical Seed. That's fine. You can keep that. Oh no, Rip Clefairy! Oh. We could get Weezing, but Weezing's land set is pretty garbage. Most of the good moves that Weezing gets is through TMs that we just don't have right now. Golbat didn't actually learn any good moves, so at the end I had it no Confuse Ray, Double Team and Toxic. Wing Attack. Oh yeah, because here's the thing though. Having Wing Attack in Gen 1 isn't actually that good. Because I don't know how many of you guys know this. Wing Attack's power in Gen 1 was like 35. Like no joke. For some reason in Gen 1, Wing Attack's power was about the same as Gust. For some reason. That's true, it was at least Stab. Let's see. Was Wing Attack's power in Gen 1? I think it was like 30 or 35. Yeah, 35. 30 fucking 5. Like, why? Why is it so weak? It's like only 5. In fact, is it actually stronger than... Is it even strong? In fact, Gust isn't even a flying move, so never mind. Right, it's so bad. Flying Pokemon in Gen 1 just got the shaft. The only Pokemon that even had a decent flying move in that game was Fearow with Drill Peck. And I guess Zapdos had Drill Peck as well, but still, Christ almighty. That's so bad. Yeah, Golbat in Gen 1 was really, really bad. It got a pretty big upgrade in Gen 2. With it getting an evolution and getting some better moves, as well as actually getting access to Wing Attack and Wing Attack being much stronger. It's actually a solid Pokemon in this gen. Okay, Kevin. Tentacruel I think is going to be better for a couple of reasons. One, it's also Water type, which means I can do the whole Surf Waterfall thing combination with Quagsire. Plus, Quagsire and Hentai both actually work well with each other's weaknesses. They actually counter each other's weaknesses pretty well. Plus, even though Weezing is a defensive tank, Quagsire is also kind of a defensive tank. So having the two of them, two defensive tanks in the team seems kind of pointless. The good thing about Tentacruel is he's a specially defensive tank. So having him be the special tank and then Quagsire be the physical tank, I think is a pretty solid idea. And Tentacruel is just overall pretty goddamn good. I mean, look at that. Its special defense is 64, and it's only in 24. That's higher than fucking Bayleaf's, and Bayleaf is 4 levels higher. Like, Jesus. Why do I have Nidoqueen? Because why not? I don't know, Nidoqueen's just a generally okay Pokemon that can learn a pretty good versatile amount of moves. Can anybody actually learn Shadow Ball? Just, I might tempted to give that to Nidoqueen a wee bit, to be honest. That's true. I mean, who the hell... I mean, who am I going to switch out Nidoqueen for, though? That's the thing. That's the only issue, is who the hell would I even switch him out for? What else have we got? Nothing really. I mean, that's actually one of the main issues, is most of the Pokemon that we have in the PC are kind of the same type as everything we already have in the party. Like, another water type, another normal type, another water type, another poison type, another poison type, another normal type, another normal type, another grass type, another normal type, another poison type, another poison type, another normal type, another normal flying type, another grass type. Like, Pichu's literally the only thing in the PC that's a different type from anything on the team. Yeah, honestly, if we could get Houndour right now, that would be fucking amazing. And I don't really want to bother with Pichu until we actually have a Thunderstone. And I mean, we've already got 2 Pokemon in the team that are that we need to get caught up with everybody else. I don't need a third one that's only on level 5. So... yeah, it's just a Medical Seed on Fleshlight, and I don't really need it because Chia's holding the Quick Claw, so... I think it might be a good idea for me to actually do a bit of grinding with Hentai right now. If I can just, with the XP on Shikaka, if I grind the levels until Hentai's up to 20, at least up to 28 with the rest of the team, and then that'll also get Shikaka up a little bit. And then we can fight the trainers up at Lake of Rage. Oh yeah, the haircut, we should go to that as well. I don't have a fucking fly! You know what, I'll actually run back, because I'll have to run all the way back there to kind of take an eye on the levels anyway. Oh, should probably do this first. I don't have cut on me anymore. Rip. Okay, we'll go get a haircut first, and then we'll start grinding some levels for Tentacruel and Shikaka. I don't have cut, god damn it. Yeah, I mean, the only issue is that with the XP share being on him, it's going to take fucking forever to get them all leveled up. Do we have to have him in front to get the haircut? I think. Yeah, probably. Just in case. We'll do that. Yo. Welcome. 500. Oh no, you get to pick who you do it with. Shikaka. Alright, do we actually have any vitamins as well I can throw on him? I do have a protein. That raises happiness a little bit as well. Cool. Alright, there we go. Okay, now where do I want to train? Now, the best place to train in terms of experience, the fact that he's already on 24, I think the best place to train would be... yeah, exactly. It's Gen 2. They didn't have enough versatile themes, so they kind of had to reuse a lot of them. I think honestly this is probably the best place to train. The Goldines and Seekings here are both around 20ish. They give a good amount of XP, and they also don't really have that many strong attacks. The only kind of annoying thing is that they can sometimes hit supersonic, but I think overall it's going to be probably the best place for us to grind levels now. So, yeah. Let me do that real quick. I guess the only thing actually about training here is we are going to be kind of stuck to just using Sludge Bomb to attack, which is a little bit limited. But may actually be better off training over here, or down here where there's like Stantlers and stuff. Stuff that doesn't resist the moves that I'm using. The only issue here is that there's also a lot of Pokemon here that don't give that much experience. But if we can keep getting a lot of Stantlers, Stantlers and Noctilus, then we'll be good. Listen to one maybe a little bit higher leveled. Oh, there's Bubble Beam. Eh. Don't really need it. Fucking hell, at this rate, Golbat's going to end up overtaking Entei in XP. Well, I don't have a Firestone yet, Kevin, so even if I wanted to do that, I couldn't. I mean, honestly, if I actually had access to a decent fire type TM, like if I had a TM for Flamethrower or something, I would actually not be fully against doing that, because we could give it a good fire. If we could give it a good fire move and then Shadow Ball as well, that would actually not be a bad moveset for it, and it would actually probably do decently well. The issue just is that we don't have a Firestone and we don't have any fire moves that we could give it. So it just feels like it would be kind of pointless. We are unfortunately going to have to wait until we get to Kanto before we can get any fire types in the team, I think. You know what? Actually probably better off now going to Bowl of the Lake of Rage. Because not only are there Noctilus there on higher levels, but there's also the Girafaregs as well, I think, that can give some pretty good experience. And Raticates, which also give good XP, so... Yeah, by the time we... Oh. Stop fucking calling me about random shit I don't care about. Christ. And by the time we're done training here, we're going to have both of them up to level 28. We're going to have to use the XP share anymore, and then we just have to finish fighting the trainers on this route, and then we can go and fight the gym. And with having Entei in the team, it gives us one less Pokemon weak to ice. In fact, it gives us something that pretty much completely walls ice types. The same place that we get any of the other evolution stones in this game, we have a phone number of one of the trainers, and at some point randomly he will call us and say, hey, I found the Firestone for you, and then we can go get it. There's just no way of actually knowing when it's going to happen. We just have to hope that we just have to kind of hope that he'll phone us at some point soon. Oh, I forgot to put on Tentacruel. just realised. I like how we replaced Fleshlight with a Pokemon that we named Hentai. Because of course we did. What else? Oh damn strike. You're so big. Oh, Shikaka actually ended up passing Hentai and experience there. That's crazy. Hold on. You're still not. Doesn't Golbat learn Wing Attack in this game? Does it just learn it like really late? Comes on 30, Christ. 27 is a Zubat and then 30 is Golbat. Damn. Okay, so he's gonna get Wing Attack, it's just gonna be a little while. That's kinda bad though. So that does mean he's stuck with just Bite and Leech Life for now. Both of which are pretty bad moves for him. I mean, Bite's not bad, but it's not great. Try and put a hidden power on him, get some good from it. A good chance he's not going to get anything good from it though. Wait, there's a friendship rare in this game? Is there actually? Hold on. I didn't actually know that was a thing. I'm an inconsiderate prick! Yo, Aperez, what the host? Thank you, man. I appreciate that. Also, hello, welcome to any new peeps that may be watching from Aprez's stream. I'm just kind of looking at some stuff for this Golbat right now. Yeah, I know, but I just didn't know. I just didn't know that there was an actual friendship rater in this game. I'm actually going to talk to them to see what Shikaka's friendship is at right now. So they're in Golden City. House east of the department store. Okay. Well, now that we're done with training, I can put the game volume back on. Hey, Aprez, finally beat Cuphead. Nice, dude. Fucking congrats on that. That game's tough as hell. What bosses were you finding the hardest in that, do you think? I think honestly, the hardest boss fight in that whole game for me was the fucking robot. God damn that guy. That boss fight I think took me the longest in the whole game to beat. That thing was ridiculous. Oh, hey, hello Red Master as well, welcome to the stream, how you doing, man? Hold on, we go down and evaluate, oh I can't just cut, I forgot. We go down and evaluate my Golbat's friendship before we go back and start fighting more trainers. Out of the way. I just kind of want to know how close he is to evolving. Oh, you know, yeah, the dice boss fight was pretty bad as well. That took me quite a while. Okay, so what did I say? East of the department store. So over here. And here? You. Oh, here we go. Let me see. Oh, yeah, that's kind of cruel. Shikaka. I had no idea she was here. Let's see. If you treat your Pokemon nicely, you'll have your return. Let me see your Golbat. It's quite cute. So right now his friendship is somewhere between 100 and 140 minutes. That's pretty bad. We've still got quite a ways to go. I think for evolutions it's 220, isn't it? I think that's what I think it's 220 evolutions. The friendship. We're pretty far away. Oh no, it's only 200, Fred. Oh no, wait, no. Any Pokemon caught in a friend ball starts with a friendship, any Pokemon hatched from... I think it's 220 for evolution. God, I wish I had a friend ball. You know what, that's maybe something I should do at some point, is try and get some friend balls. So if we run into any other Pokemon that evolve through happiness, we can just try and catch it in that, and then we can evolve them like immediately. Or not immediately, but we can evolve them a lot faster. That would actually be worth doing. What's the friend ball? Green apricorns. We might do that, even if we can just grab a couple of those to try and get Pokemon with, that actually might be worthwhile. In all honesty. Alright, well. Let's head back to the Lake of Rage, continue fighting the trainers there, before we try and get the gym done. That stupid clown from the roller coaster. Oh yeah, that was pretty bad. That clown took me quite a little while to do as well. But pretty much as soon as you get to the World 2, that's when the game really starts getting difficult. And just starts ripping you apart. The easiest or least difficult boss fight was the Medusa mermaid boss. I forgot her name. Oh yeah. Yeah, she wasn't too bad. Actually, you know what I find weird? I remember seeing a lot of people saying they really didn't that they really had a bad time with the fight against the devil. I actually beat him pretty fast, I think. I beat him faster than most of the bosses in World 3. Like, I beat him, I think I beat him in like less than 5 tries, which isn't that bad. I mean, considering how long it took me to beat Dice Man. Yeah, I beat Satan pretty goddamn fast compared to a lot of the other guys. Which I find kind of funny, because he's supposed to be like the final boss. Yeah, the last phase of the devil was like really easy. Yeah, I mean the worst part was with Dice Man, his fucking when after you finally beat once you actually get to the point where you can actually attack him, the amount of times I died because I just kept messing up the parries on the fucking cards that walked by. The amount of times I died because I kept just missing those parries for some reason, and I don't know why I couldn't do them. Like I should have been able to parry all that stuff without any trouble, but for some reason I just couldn't, and I just kept messing it up. And I was getting so tilted by that because I just kept messing up a part of the part of that fight that should have been easy. Oh, nice. Mom Perez. Yeah, I mean, as soon as you actually start, once you're able to roll his dice thing to hit, once you're able to like get that going in a way where you can basically get the number you want, it's not as bad, but because of how tilted you end up getting and how like frustrated and impatient you end up getting by losing to him so much, you're just more likely to gonna mess that up because you're just trying to rush through it at that point, and you just it's so bad. That game was a lot of fun though. I really enjoyed it. I was so excited to finally play that after like how many years was it showing at E3 for before we finally got it released? Like 3 or 4. God. I was just happy to finally have that game. And it was worth the wait. It was fantastic. A short but fantastic and fun experience. Definitely one of the best games of 2017 by far. Yeah, for sure. Like, pretty much every single boss fight in that game goes the same way. As you jump in, the first few fights is you just getting ripped apart, and then eventually you start slowly learning how to deal with every single attack that they do. You end up learning exactly what attacks they're going to do by what animations are happening, and just getting to the point where you learn the attacks and start getting good enough to basically avoid every attack they do. It's super satisfying. It's super satisfying learning all the moves and getting to the point where you can just basically get through the whole fight without barely getting hit. Oh no, what happened, Nuclear Stomp? Alright. Oh, I just realised I came all the way up here because I was going to grab the items up here, but I forgot we need fucking cut to get through all this shit. Do I have anybody I can give cut to for a little while? Like, even if Tentacruel can learn it. Oh my god, he can't. You know what? I'm going to give it to him. Because, fucking, well, Constrict is absolute garbage anyway. Cut is better than that, and Tentacruel's not going to be getting any new moves anytime soon. So, I think that's fine. Ah, that sucks, man. Rip. There's nothing worse than losing your starter in a Nuzlocke. Like, usually your starter is one of your most powerful Pokemon for the whole game. And losing it, especially losing it early on, is just so hurtful. You're just like, ah. It feels like you're lost after it. You're just like, what do I even do now? I lost like my best Pokemon. Come on, Chicago. Wake up. Oh, there's the nice crit from fucking Razor Leaf. Chicago, would you please? Oh right, failed 2 crits in a row. Awesome. Fucking Jesus. God damn. Do I have a... yeah, I do. Forgot I actually did buy Awakenings for when we were fighting Morty. So... another rare candy. That's like the 3rd rare candy we've had now. Getting quite a lot of those. Super handy. That'll be handy for when we're grinding levels for red at the end of the game. Probably keep all my rare candies for that, just so we can make the training for that not go as long. TM43. I don't remember what this is. Ah, detect. And you will give me hidden power! If I'm not mistaken, now that we have hidden power from him, I think we can rebuy the... can we rebuy the TM for hidden power at the department store now? Or is that not a thing in this game? I know there's... I know in Gen 3 I think it is. In Ruby and Sapphire I'm pretty sure if you get hidden power, once you get hidden power you can go and buy it somewhere. I don't remember if that's a thing in this game or not. So... if it is the case, that might be good, because then we could go buy it and then give hidden power to all of our... well, not all... well, maybe all of our Pokemon. Anybody that's got a free slot for a move, we might as well give it to them and just hope that it's something decent, so that they can actually have an extra thing to do damage with. I thought he just gave you a rod. No, that guy gives you hidden power. You get the old rod outside of Union Cave at this after Violet City. You get the good rod in Olivine City, and then you don't get the super rod until you get to Kanto. And do you just have a Magikarp, buddy? Really? Anna? If you phone me to tell me about your fucking Flaffy one more time, I swear to God, give me a goddamn Thunderstone. It's the only reason I talk to you. Ow, that thrash though. Oh my God, I just realised this thing was level 27. Jesus. That's a little bit terrifying. No, you're not a trainer. Ninetales, oh my god. Ah. Shout out to Ninetales for having pretty good special defense. Christ. Well, that worked out pretty well. Pretty much everybody in the team except Chia is on 29. Just before the gym. No, I just went the wrong way. And we'll be able to get Chia up to 29 by fighting some wild Pokemon here. There we go. Nice. Alright, gotta get healed up. Okay guys, I think that is going to be us for the night though. I think that's a pretty good place to end things off. So tomorrow when we come back on, we will take on Price, his gym, and then go fight Team Rocket in Goldenrod City. But for now, that's going to be me. Now before any of you guys leave, if any of y'all are still wanting to watch some streams, my friend Crash right now is doing some shiny hunting in Pokemon Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon, and he also has a fun trivia thing going in this chat. So if you want to go and check out his stream right now, I will link his stream below, and you guys can all give him a little raid real quick before we end things off. So yeah, I'm gonna head off, but go check out Crash's stream here if you're still wanting some Pokemon stuff to watch. But I'll be heading off, so I will see you guys tomorrow. Thank you for watching the stream. Have a good night, and goodbye.